They say a moving man will always meet his luck, and that could be the case of this man, Wolevation here. Welcome to Champions Insight. It's still your boy Gabriel here. We'll be speaking with that man, Wolevation here on Champions Insight to get out everything that happened at the Johnny Mini season 2 episode 7. We'll be getting his thoughts on what he felt about the match, how there was real rivalry between him and that man Zadok. We'll be getting into that very soon. But as usual, it's still Champions Insight. We'll bring you everything that has to do with this one. Welcome back, guys. It's still Champions Insight, and with me is that man Wolevation. Wole, welcome to Champions Insight. You're finally a champion here at the Johnny Minis. I was just saying that. How does that feel for you?
Amazing. Like just the grind and just the mentality to know I'm a winner. I'm finally winning. Yeah, I'm so excited.
I get this because there are a lot of emotions here in that episode 7. And for you, looking at your journey from season 1, you came on to that one, and you even got to the final immediately on your first trial. What was that relieving feeling of, or how have you been able to take everything in, coming from last season, losing in that final, and how this whole tournament experience, was it the same feeling, or what changed from last year to this year that you say was noticeable for you to become a champion?
I mean, I just feel it's like the consistency of the grind I just finally showed. I came for only one episode last year and I got to the final without even playing this mode much. So I don't even play 95 rated like as much. But obviously I knew I wanted to be a winner this year, so I had to play the game more, put in the hours, put in the grind, put in the practice. And I mean, your rewards will always come when you work hard.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning of the intro, I said moving man will always meet his luck, and that's the case to describe it here. And we'll be diving into a watch along very soon. But I want to speak about rivalry. I mentioned it at the beginning. What was it? As much as the gaming community, it has brought a lot of people together, but still there's still that competitive end to how the gaming is. How exactly will you speak about your relationship with Zadok? Because we saw even him coming to embrace you after you won that one. What was it about that man Zadok that makes him a really, really tough opponent?
I always just say he has like an ultimate grace, like divine grace. Yeah. I mean, he's a very good player. Defensively, he's one of the best in the game. Like 95 rated modes, he knows how to absorb pressure. And like when he goes forward, he just knows how to pick that moment that just makes him stand out. So yeah. So the rivalry all started last year in the final episode. The first game I won him in the group stage. I didn't even think of the name. It just felt like a normal game that I should win, right? I won 2-0. He didn't have any opportunity. And all of a sudden, I saw his name like
in final.
Like, so in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm meeting the same guy. I beat convincingly in the group stage, and that's
sometimes things work out. Sometimes
that's where the whole rivalry started. And he won me in the final, the most important game of last season. So I think since then we just had that respect for one another. I mean, we play in other modes. Then we always come back here, and every game we play is always still that dramatic feel to it. So yeah, that's how our maybe friendship and rivalry, LD rivalry.
We'll come back to that match, that one between Zadok and Wolevation. We'll be getting his thoughts on this one because there is a lot of things packed inside that one. We'll bring in our key moments here and getting Wole's thoughts on what he could have done better and what he's also saying from his opponent. But still, stay tuned. We're still Champions Insight. Welcome back, guys. It's still Champions Inside, and we're getting into the watch along. We're speaking about that man Zadok. Watching this game, there are some things I did pick out. I said it to you before that for every game that I've seen you play, you always almost miss your first chance. And I think even the pro scene, if you're looking at it also, missed chances can also define us. I want to reference what just happened at the FC Pro World Championship. We saw that match with Levivine and Nicholas, where Nicholas had those chances where the body come up the bar, and those moments they can define how your game, especially in a semi-final game like this. But for this one, immediately there was a missed chance here in the 90 minutes. Where I don't understand what was happening in this situation, but just walk us through this move as we get into this attack, because from the wings here, I'm seeing how you're able to use Vinicius here to make the first attempt to make the run with the player lock.
Yeah.
But the ball was this the right pass for you to make at this point?
Yeah, that was the right pass, but I thought I could have the ball under control before shooting. But maybe I should have just maybe timed it and shot once, like when it was about to come to his leg. Like just shoot it immediately. But maybe that's what I tried to do, but I think the timing was late, so it took the first touch.
So the L2 and box at that moment should have been very critical for you to get that time as a one-time shot.
Yeah, like the timing actually is timing. So like as the ball was about to drop on his feet, the box should have been activated.
As you said, he continued with. Also, I'll say for this game, you started off dominant because you did not give Zadok any space to really breathe. And in the 15th minute again, there was another chance. I would say he took this one out of your coach's book. The cross, the borrow cross from Chooks Jr.
I didn't even know that. That was a very good chance. Yeah. Like the way I created it was so nice. Like Chooks does this a lot. But like, why are you nodding straight to the goal? Well, it's not a striker, so maybe I forgive him. And to be honest, I didn't even think about it much. And I didn't think it was like a very big chance. But that was a very nice attempt at goal.
And from there, we saw progress. From here, it should have been frustration from you because the next chance immediately came up the post, and I was wondering, I was on commentary, and I was with that man Clinton, a friend of Zadok, and he was saying, this might be Zadok's day with this chances they're having in this one. For this movie, so what exactly is going through your mind with this? Because the low-driven shot, I think it was a perfect. The perfect shot technique to be used here.
That was...
Well, what exactly you say went wrong for this scenario?
To be honest, like everything was perfect. The timing of the player lock, the shots was perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, you blame yourself as a pro player with precision. Maybe you feel like you try to aim it to the bottom right
too much.
So I mean, at this point, I'm thinking, well, I'm dominating this game. And to be fair, the mentality I've been talking about, I didn't think about last season, saying, oh, I'm dominating, maybe it's his day again. I just felt like if I kept on playing this way, I'm going to win. So.
And you're speaking about dominance. Even with the dominance, there was still no goals in the first half.
Oh, wow.
Almost throughout the first half. And in the 43rd minutes, we saw the grade of the player look here. For that chance to come into actualization for you, Zadok here would have said, okay, I've absorbed things. Let me get it into halftime as 0-0. But it seems like he had different plans. I do love the slow build up. But walk us through this goal.
Yeah, so as a pro player or as a competitive player, you always have to play for the last attack for every half. So like if it's the first half, you want to make sure. Oh wow, what a beautiful goal. So if it's the first half, you want to make sure that you're playing for the last attack from like the 42nd minute or something like that. And if it's second half, like from the 85th minute. So you see that I went to the goalie to make sure that I had all the space to restart the attack. Then the space opened up, I did the player lock up through. Beautiful goal from Vinicius.
you said beautiful goal from Vinicius because I remember in episode 6 you didn't even use Vinicius. But there's one I want to reference again. What exactly do you have against Rafinha in the game? What exactly don't you see in the body type that works for you in this your Brazilian team?
So it's the play style. I think for Luis Enrique on the left side, he has like low driven, incisive, and I feel like I'm spilling a lot of secret. Low driven is very important in 95 rated, and Rafinha does not have low driven. He only has like finesse. So I kind of prefer players that have low driven. So you notice Luis Enrique on the left and Ryan on the right. They both have low driven and not right. So you notice that most of my shots are low driven.
He's experienced. So these champions inside here are here to tell us everything. But they will watch your game. So I think one good thing is this match is being uploaded. So players are that might have been one of the reasons why Zadok has been a thorn in your flesh for a while. He's always going back to watch your games to see. You speaking about drama, it can be very, very frustrating when you control the game, miss chances, I said, that could define you, but your opponent comes back in. And in the 57th minute, we saw that man Zadok. He said, while things might have been going well for you since, let me try and use this opportunity well, and it was 1-1.
Okay, let's...
Just walk us through this goal with Rodrigo.
So I mean, always attacking from the wing is like the best way to attack. that was passive defending for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I thought the centre back could have picked up a better position.
If you look at this position, I should be marking with my centre back, Marquinhos in that position. But if you notice, the cursor was not on.
Yeah, it was the AI defending.
I was trying to do an AI secondary man press, of which I'll blame myself for that. Maybe I should have been more because veg gang like.
Because I do think that if you didn't do the second man press there, the defender here who was out of position wouldn't have, because you took that position out of where Mbappe was.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was going to be one of those games where your opponent gets one back and you are wondering that, okay, is this going to be a day where I lose it? But 10 minutes later into the game, we saw you showing, okay, this is why I've been in the final again, and this is why I want to be in the final. And you showed this with good patient build up here with Ederson on the ring already. Yeah, but the most key part of this move, I would say, was Vinicius. With the player lock here. I think this disrupted the move. Then the next decoy run. Why didn't you release the pass back? Why didn't you release the pass back to Vinicius at that moment?
Yeah. So everyone would expect that pass. So maybe I just thought to do something different. Yeah. If you see his cursor was like in the middle. He was expecting it maybe. Yeah. So I just went straight with Luis Enrique, and like I said, the low-driven playstyle is very important.
I would have been very, very frustrated if Enrique had missed that chance for me, because what will be coming back to my mind is, why didn't I just give Vinicius back if I knew I wasn't going? It would have been more open space if that ball had come out in that position.
Wow, that was a beautiful goal, to be honest. And gaming IQ, you don't always have to do the most obvious thing that your opponent expects from you. So you always try to mix it up, and it worked out for me. So
it's quite interesting that as it is right now. For this one, we quickly saw you going 3-1 up later in the 77 minutes. Coming to this one, Cunha and this one, player locks again. What exactly do you like about the player locks? Because I don't think I've seen you using a lot of directional runs. What exactly do you like about the player locks that worked for you in this episode?
I feel like control. It's about control, the way where you want your player to be. Like the player lock gives you that opportunity to put your player in the perfect position to receive that pass. For directional runs, you can also direct him to where you want to be, but it's not as
it's not fooling you.
Not as direct and instinctive as the player lock.
We're seeing a lot of low-driven shots previously, but the finesse shot was what gave you this lead. But at this point, what was going through your mind? Were you thinking it was home and dry?
At this point, if you look at the tactics, I'm winning 3-1, 88 minutes. I'm looking at myself. I didn't do any defensive tactics. I think I just put in. Did I do any sub? No. So at this point, to be honest, the game is almost over, guys. You should just get maybe short passing. Maybe reduce.
You did make one sub. I think
I just did a sub, but I didn't do a defensive approach. So just do short passing, or if you are playing 70 depth, maybe reduce it 65 or 60. But I'm looking at what is on the screen. I didn't do anything. So
you didn't actually.
Maybe that's why I was punished. So let's see.
Moving forward, that man Zadok. I want to speak about the match with Baji at the 9th of Champions. It's as if game management is something we don't speak about too much. As saying it's very, very important, but it's a key figure in here, because for this one you had no business losing the ball at this position.
Yes.
You're trying to keep the game slow to make sure that there's no counter. But for what made you lose the ball at this point?
So I don't understand. I'm still looking at that pass. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It doesn't make any sense. So I gave the ball back to my left back, and I just be quick about it. But obviously,
Gabriel had other ideas for you.
He anticipated it and stole the ball. And that was the 83rd minute. At this point, you can still manage the game, right? But guys, watch how I should.
Moving forward, as you said, it went down to the 89th minute. I was already thinking, okay, 3-2 the scoreline. But I was very, very much critical about you not clearing the ball with Ibanez. In this situation, because I think if that ball had gone forward, he wouldn't have had any chance to even come back.
At what point?
At this point, because I think if you had cleared the ball forward, I don't think you would have had time to build up from the back to come back. And even the bounce back.
What is Marquinhos doing? What is my defender doing? So let's even talk about the back. Okay, look at this. I lost the ball fine. But come on, EA Sports. What is this bounce back happen? Like, let's watch this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should have played the ball.
Yeah, you should have cleared the ball with the banners.
Okay, but let's watch this. I defended well. I won the ball, yeah. What is going on? I was losing my mind. I'm like, is this going to happen? Is
it going to happen again?
In one episode, it's repeating itself.
For me, it was penalties going forward. But do you thrive under pressure during penalties? Like, do you enjoy penalties?
Nah, it's just luck. It was luck. I just won by luck. I think the grace was upon me this time around. So yeah.
For you, because we didn't even see obviously where it was the legs of the goalkeeper that made the save for Alisson in that one. So it was very, very interesting how that semi-final did go up, and your head-to-head with that man Zadok is currently at 2-2. Yeah. So I hope he's watching this one to say, okay, I want to be at the Night of Champions, so have another showdown with this man Wolevation. But we'll bring you how everything is going to be at the Night of Champions. Where later in September we'll be really on the dates and everything. So everything will be going down. Yeah. But for you, Wole, you booked your slot. This is the first time you're a champion. You're at the Nets. What exactly are you looking to do? Because I think if we're looking at the last 3 people I've won from episode 5 to this 7 now, it's got people that you're really, really close with. Beast, Mr. Oga, and there's a common thing about Chooks is always coaching you guys. So what exactly are you looking forward to at the Night of Champions? You say, okay, I want to be a Hall of Famer here at the Nets.
Same mentality. I'm one of the best players in the country. Grind up, and don't grind up a day or two before the tournament. Like it's a process. Life is not something. It's not always luck in life. You have to work hard for everything. So yeah, that will be the mentality going into the Night of Champions, and I hope the hard work shows up.
You heard it here first. Is that man Wolevation? He's still champions inside, and this is how we're wrapping up this one. He will be at the Night of Champions. Farouk Manzo has already qualified. Mitch qualified in episode 2. Yemi XP, our first ever champion, our new champion, qualified here in episode 3. It was King Nonex, the king from Benin, who took the episode 4 crown. And episode 5, it was that man Beast, who said 5 was his lucky number, and he picked up that slot. With episode 6, we did see Mr. Oga against Guru in that final, but that man with the experience did come up clutch. And episode 7, it was this man Wolevation knocking out his demons and saying, yeah, I have to be at the Night of Champions this year and make sure that it's going to be a memorable moment in my career to make sure I've achieved this, and it's going to be there to show if he can win the ultimate champion prize. It's still more information, it's still Phoenix Sports, and it's still PSM_NG, where everything can be found out about episode 8 of the Journey Minutes. But still, stay tuned, and remember, life is a game. Press play.